Y'all, welcome to Intention 1111. Today I'm going to be doing a love reading for Leo. I realize it's January 7/11, and I'm sorry. This month has been what it is. At any rate, we have, yesterday was the 111 portal, so hope you manifested what you desired. Tomorrow is the full moon in Cancer, and we are still in Mars retrograde in Cancer. So you may have been experiencing already heightened emotions with people. The breakups, shakeups. Things may be rearranging themselves. High emotion. There may be a lot of aggression this next week. So just remember to stay grounded. Emotions are going to be at an all-time high. If you're feeling super emotional, this could be why. But remember, whatever comes up and wells up emotionally is something that you're still not healed from. Maybe you should take a look at, right? So just keep that in mind. But anyway, let's see what we got for love for Leo. Show me love for Leo, universe. And of course, those who have been affected by the California wildfires, why our hearts go out to you, and we hope that you're safe and that you are at least safe enough to try and concentrate on that for a while. So our hearts go out to you guys for the loss of property and things like that. Show me Leo and love. Oh, somebody's about to go on an adventure. Somebody's running away from new love. Haha. Someone here has experienced a newness in love, a new relationship, a new hookup, a new crush, whatever. You have someone here, though, running and avoiding it, right? So someone here is a runner. Someone here is avoiding new love. New love may have been presented, right, to you or the other party. But someone here is sort of like, you have their attention, okay? But it's the idea of the rest of it that sort of is scaring someone here, and they may be bolting, right? So let's see what we got going on there. Also, this may be kind of a love affair that is not known by everybody, maybe sort of secret or private between the two of you. Leo, here you are. You may be resistant, or the other party may be resistant. Show me love for Leo. Yeah, offer on the table. Leo may have been presented with a new love offer that they're not quite ready to commit to, right? You've kind of got the commitment card in the reverse. Somebody is unsure about committing to something here. Going through a phase, or there may be heartache or hurt or I'm not doing that shit again kind of attitude here. Let's see why this party is running. Show me the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Let's just see. Show me. They may have been in a place where they've kind of been healing from a previous love relationship. It was unexpected. This love relationship was unexpected, or you were presented with some sort of an offer for commitment, or the idea of commitment. And maybe it was too much too soon, right? There also may be distance here. I see distance, or someone's having a problem bridging the distance. I feel like, though, deep down, Leo, this person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, perhaps, this person has feelings for you. I mean, they want a life with you. They want a commitment. They want to build something here with you. Or you, them. And they're moving towards you, okay? Slowly but surely they're moving towards you, or you're moving toward the idea of them. I really feel like what's happening here is somebody just needs some time, right? Not in a malicious way, like, oh, I need time so I can do what I want. No. I feel like somebody is very afraid. They're scared to death of doing this kind of thing again with someone. They were not expecting for someone else to come into their life. And there's a lot of fear energy associated with this idea of commitment or moving towards someone. Really what I'm feeling is there's a lot of fear in being vulnerable to someone again, to bearing your soul to someone again, to letting them see your weaknesses or your, what makes you tick, right? I feel like someone in the past here, you showed that to, and they took advantage, right? Or they may have used it against you in some way. And I feel like someone here is really, really like scared to death of entering into a relationship again. I just feel like it's patience and time. There is absolutely nothing wrong with taking things slow. There's absolutely nothing wrong with building something in that way, especially if you're both coming from a place of fear or, what's going to happen? Either you're going to be together or you're not, right? So it's kind of like, it's okay to take it slow. You don't have to jump in all the way right away. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with building something slowly. So I feel like someone needs patience. They need a little time. They need things to sort of go slow. They may need to sort of ease into something. And I feel like if you truly care for someone, you're not focused on the outcome of that right away. You're focused on that person. And so if you care about that person or they care about you, however it falls for you, you're going to be okay with taking it kind of slow. You're going to be okay with that. If you're presented with someone who wants commitment right now, I need it right now, then that person is not necessarily focused on the relationship with you. They're focused on the outcome. Sometimes people want relationship because it represents something for them. And they're not necessarily so concerned with who they're in a relationship with, right? And so I feel like if you're presented with a lot of pressure from a person to jump into something right away, that's love bombing. If you're presented with that, this person is more concerned with the status of being in a relationship than they are about being in a relationship with you. So let's kind of see what's going on. Show me Leo and love. Forward movement was killed here. Someone became paranoid. Right. Well, we're talking about somebody being afraid up here, right? So, Leo, either you or the person you're involved with sort of stopped the forward movement in this relationship because I think it grew too big, too fast. It got too much, too intense. Somebody was up in somebody's face all the time. There's something kind of like that here, and the pressure was just too much. And so I feel like whichever party it is here that has the most amount of fear sort of stopped, put the brakes on this, right? Because it became too much pulling on someone. I feel like, Leo, you were always looking at the offer that was being presented to you. You were kind of always looking up at it like, is this really something that I want? You're judging the situation heavily, which, I kind of feel like in a way you should be, right? Because, if you want to be in commitment, then, again, you need to be concerned with who you're in a commitment with, not just the idea that you are in a couple. I feel like somebody here feels like they need to be coupled up with another person because it makes them feel validated with either their friend group or other people in their life, or they may feel like that is just something that they need to have to make them feel like they're worth something, is to be in a relationship or in a couple situation. And that could be some of the most bad shit right there, okay? So I feel like you're looking up at this offer that's being put in your face all the time, right? And you're kind of like, is this really what I want? And you kind of have been juggling with the idea of moving forward with it because you're not sure. Is this what I want? Is this really who I want? And I feel like somebody here is being pressured to make a decision. If you truly care about someone, you're never going to pressure them into being with you. You're not going to have to if they care about you the same way. And if it's time and space and slow, taking it slow is what you need, then you stand on that. And you put that boundary down and you stand on it. And if they want to move across the boundary all the time, or they're emotionally manipulating, or they're pressuring you, that's not love. That's someone's need for validation. So I think that your intuition is telling you to take a real good look at something. And is this something that I want right now? Is this something that I want at all? Right? Is this the person that I want? How does this person treat me? Right? So I think you're right on the money. You're looking at something and deciding whether or not you want to move forward. I think you have another party here who's making it about a bunch of other crap. It looks like here a paranoia has set in because you're not falling for the love bombing, maybe. And somebody is sitting here like, well, you're with other people, or if you left me, you would. Or why aren't you paying attention to me all the time? And that can be exhausting. If you are with somebody who is constantly manipulating you or making you feel like you're bad because you're not continuously stuck to them, that is a codependent son of a bitch who needs to go get a hobby or counseling. You know, imagine when you're in a relationship having to maintain someone sucking the life out of you continuously because they're not ever getting enough attention. I just can't imagine. You're already done before you've begun if you're dealing with somebody like that, okay? But you're making a decision whether or not you want to move forward here. And it's creating paranoia in the other party here because I feel like the other party suffers from a great deal of insecurity here. And they may need a lot of attention that's really not focused on you giving them the attention, but just their need for it all the time. I feel like you're trying to hold on, Leo, and maintain what you have. There may be some financial issues here that also prevent you from thinking about long-term relationship right now. I feel like you're trying to prioritize and hold on to what you've got. I also feel like you're looking back at a previous relationship here in which you're saying, you know, this is my karma because you have the square here, right? I barely survived that. Do I really want to jump back into something else right now? I'm barely maintaining. And I think it's okay to take it slow. And if someone's telling you it's not okay, then that's not the person you need to be with, right? And I think you're saying, you know, I learned my lesson previously from jumping into something too soon. And it cost me a great deal. And I'm not going to make that mistake again. And I feel like you're trying to set a boundary down here with somebody, but someone keeps making it about you being bad. If you're not paying attention to them, you're bad. If you're not giving them exactly what they want when they want it, you're bad. And this person is kind of a spoiled brat energy, right? And so I feel like there's a great deal of feeling rejected unless you toe the line or do what this person wants you to do. And I feel like you're judging here the situation. You're saying, you know what? I really think that I need to put a close to this or an end to this because this may not be for me because it's moving too quickly. It's moving more quickly than what I would like to. So cross watchers for Leo, if you're watching and you're the party who is being so very demanding about what Leo does for you and when they do it for you, or if they're not giving you enough attention or they're not doing things according to what you think they should do, you need to consider whether or not it's Leo you're interested in or if you're interested in having a status of being with someone or having someone there, right? You may be seeking out your own independent validation issues, right? Center of the read is the Page of Wands. Somebody's trying to decide whether or not they want to move forward energetically or even physically here. Also, for some of you, this may have been largely based on sexual connection. And while, we're all grown folks, right? And we may have a connection, a relationship with someone that may be sexual for each other's needs or whatever. It may not be a long-term commitment. So I feel like somebody is also using sex, or they're using something like that to sort of like make the relationship a relationship, right? And I just don't feel like it, the energy feels very flat, right? It feels fearful up here for one party, flat down here, but it feels very calculating and like you've got someone constantly pulling on you, right? Sagittarius card bottom of the deck is Temperance, okay? So this is what makes the relationship, right? You pour into me, I pour into you. We flow well together. We understand each other. We're working constantly on making this thing move and go, right? We are making a conscientious effort. It's not someone continuously wanting me to pour into them, right? So I think you need to take a look at some of the basics in the relationship about how does this person make you feel? What is your body doing when you're around this person? Do you feel calm? Or do you feel really anxious and like, oh my God, and your shoulders are tightened up and you're like, ugh. When they call you, are you rolling your eyes? When they text you, are you like, oh my God, here they are again? If that's the case already, then it might be time to let go. On the other hand, up here, if this is an issue of fear, okay, I'm just fearful about being in another relationship, then that's something that you need to address because it will happen with every person who comes into your life, right? So somebody needs to take a good long look at the fear, right? And then someone needs to take a good long look at why someone else is making them feel fearful, right? And if you don't have this idea here, that you're both pouring into each other and it's a team effort and you want to be there, you both want to be there, okay? And you're not having understanding and harmony and peace and patience with one another about the speed with which one wants to go or the level to which they're comfortable with right now. If you're not experiencing that, then it's time to let this person go. So let's kind of see how this person feels about Leo. How does this person... Could be dealing with Sagittarius here also now. I have Scorpio specific now as well. Cancer specific. A little bit of air. A little bit of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Show me... how does this person feel about Leo? It's like somebody wants the rank. Somebody wants the rank associated with you, Leo. Show me, okay. Leo, I just feel like, here you are. This isn't necessarily your partner here. I do feel like, in a way, this person, when I said they want the rank, also I'm getting here now that they may want to just conquer you. This may be some sort of a conquest, a taming, a conquering. I feel like you're not feeling very loved here. I've got a lot more air here now, just in case. I think someone's trying to manifest the idea that they want a partner. I don't think it necessarily means they want you. I also feel like for some of you out there, Leo, you may be in with someone who wants the benefit of your labor, They want the benefit of your bank account. They want the benefit of your paycheck. And that may be what they're manifesting here for you. I think that they have the idea that you will solve all of their financial problems here. And so really that could be the reason why they're so hot and heavy. That could be the reason why they're trying to hurry this process up. Let's hurry up. You want to commit to me or not? Because they're trying to fog brain you and pressure you. I think it's financial. I think they want a financial relationship, right? Let's see what Leo can expect from this person. But nowhere in here do I have any themes of love. I have no themes of passion. I have no themes of respect. I have no cups, nothing here that would indicate, a soul connection or love even. So I feel like, Leo, this person probably is pressuring you because they have an agenda. You need to take a long, hard look at that before you enter in commitment. I think that what you can expect here is more chaos. You can expect more quarreling. When you're not doing exactly what they want you to do, they want to cause a fight with you and make you feel like you're the bad guy. Make a decision. Hurry up. Right? It's starting to feel here, you can feel more anxiety than you feel joy. And if you're around somebody, unless there's some kind of circumstances happening, something that you're both going through, if you're feeling more anxiety than you are alignment or joy or comfort being around someone, then, who wants to be in that environment all the time? I don't. Show me what Leo does not expect from this person. We have Libra specific here now. I think here they're saying they're going to give you an ultimatum. This is about marriage or bust. Commitment or bust. Right? And so I feel like what you can expect is this person may present to you an ultimatum. Make a choice on the spot, right? Or else I'm out. And I'm going to seek out other opportunities available to me. Honestly, if there were other opportunities available to them, they wouldn't be trying to latch onto you so hard, okay? But this person here is going to present you with an ultimatum. I don't feel like you're going to choose it. I feel like you're going to say, hey, it's a no-go then. This path with you is no, and I'm going to burn this shit to the ground. I feel like you're making the right decision there. Because, again, I feel like this person has their own agenda. I feel like they want the status. They want the idea that it elevates them to be in a couple. It elevates them to be with you. They want to bring you into a specific situation in which you feel pressured, like you should say yes, and all of these things. But really, again, what they're manifesting is a partner who will help them provide, a partner who will help them pay bills, a partner who will help them do XYZ, elevate them out of their current situation, right? And again, you're saying down here, look, I've been there once already. I'm not going back to that again. So I think you should take a long, hard look at it. Right? Because you might be stepping right back into the same thing. So let's see what's going on in the bedroom. Show me Leo, this lover. Right. I mentioned earlier that, this relationship may have started out just being very sexual. And I see a lot of that here, right? A lot of sexuality. This person was hoping if they presented you with sex that you would, agree to do what they like, right? But I feel like, Leo, here you're kind of in reverse and you're kind of getting bored with this situation because it's starting to take the fun out of stuff. So I don't feel like at present that the sex is, either not happening or it's becoming mundane. Where you're losing interest here, not because of the sex, but because of all the other pressures that this person may be presenting you to go into commitment with them, that you're not necessarily interested in. So let's get some advice on it. Show me advice for Leo. Am I willing? Am I willing to do this? Be brave, follow your heart's compass, and lift the lid on your own dreams. So this is saying, hey, is this what I really want? Don't be afraid to tell someone no. When someone gives you an ultimatum, they need to be prepared to lose, okay? And you should never walk back across your boundaries when somebody presents you with an ultimatum. What are you gaining and what are you losing here is what the question is. What are you gaining? Because if someone knows they can emotionally manipulate you or blackmail you or continuously do that, that shit gets worse with time with somebody. It doesn't get better. What if it isn't true? What do I need to let go of right now to reach my own truth, my soul's truth? Do you feel like you're being true to yourself here? If not, you need to make some changes. So, that's what I have for you guys, and I'll see y'all later.